I feel for you because you had a great start to the race and then out of your control. I guess the decision to do a two-stopper pulled you out a little bit, and then obviously that front wing damage. Just talk me through how you're feeling right now.
Yeah, very disappointed. Good start once again, and I mean, the strategy is the things that probably we have to improve. But at the same time, I understand, what the thoughts behind, and I can understand. But yeah, the front wing is definitely a bit, to be honest, frustrated. Like it shouldn't happen like that. They never touch obviously car in front, and I don't know, just some parts fall apart in or just naturally. So I mean, at least it's a good learning for the future. That try to avoid this situation. But yeah, I was expecting much more. Yeah.
Up until that point, that first phase, you undercut really well. You got ahead of Antonelli. You were asked to push the car more. Did it feel like you had a car to really attack up until that point?
Yeah, I mean, the pace was okay. Probably we didn't have pace as much as sprint qualifying race, so we have to analyze that. But I'm sure we didn't also maximize the strategy as well. So, it's mixed things was going on. But I guess main learning is what we can prevent those situation, and how we can make more accurate strategy for the future, and also same time, I think the pace wasn't that great today, so also we have to look through it as well.
Does it hurt especially because Haas obviously scored well and you're in this tight fight, and it's two races now where you should have scored big, shouldn't you, really, if everything had gone well?
Yeah, I think just we have to refocus, we know that we have good pace from the car, but I think just probably we were a little bit too reliant on that, and maybe we missed something that's really important before this race. We have to review that, but Haas did a really good job, to be honest. They were struggling a lot until these races, and suddenly they improved the pace from this race on. So big credit to them, but at the same time, I think also, I know it's a bit frustrating. We know that we can do better, and we have tools and people that we have much better people than them, and much better car than them. So missing two races in a row like these big points is something we have to definitely think about.
Hey Isaac, well, I thought you drove a great race. The strategy just didn't kind of work out for you. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, what I could have done better maybe was just lap one. It's just avoiding chaos, really. I had a really nice launch, better than both Ferraris ahead, but I just got stuck in T2 and lost positions, and then pace was surprisingly strong again. And obviously when you do two stops and other guys are doing one stop, then you lose 25 seconds. So yeah, that's it. It's a shame.
And then a heck of a battle with Jack at the end of that.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't get past him. He was too late on the brakes in the hairpin. Actually, if I wanted to do a cutback or outbraking him, he was not making the corner and pushing himself out as well. So it was a bit harsh, but he got his penalty in the end. So yeah, all okay.
Oscar, congratulations. You dominated from the front. You must be delighted with the performance today.
Yeah, very, very happy. Obviously exactly the kind of result we wanted, not just for myself, but for the whole team. So, pretty pumped. I think that was probably maybe the least emotional win, but the most satisfying, for sure. So, very, very proud of the whole team. I think we had a lot of things we had to try and tackle this weekend with the car, and we did a really good job of trying to do that for today. And I feel like I did a good job as well. So very, very pleased.
And on a personal level, after Australia and how it didn't go so well, was it just particularly important for you to come back and hit it strongly with this result?
I mean, I think regardless of what the result was going to be, I wanted to come back and and just prove to myself that I can keep going, keep fighting, and I think I definitely proved that this weekend, and the result, I have the result to show for it this time, which is great. So no, just very, very pleased with how the whole first 2 weekends have gone. Obviously this weekend I'm leaving a bit happier, but yeah, I'm excited for the races to come. I feel like it's been really good so far on a lot of fronts, so I'm excited.
Crikey, Esteban, I imagine you didn't think you were going to have a race like that when you put the visor down for this race.
No, and some days ago, it's not that many days ago, we were dead last in Melbourne, and it was looking difficult, but we didn't sleep much. We couldn't eat very much, for the words of Ayao, but it was all worth it because we discussed everything on where to unlock that performance from the car. We knew there was more performance to be had. Obviously, it's a good surprise to see that we still can improve some more, and that's where we are. So it's very good signs, but honestly, amazing turnaround from the team. Proud of everyone back in Maranello and Bunbury. I think they've done an amazing job putting their heart out and trying to find solutions. So yeah, well done to them, and well done to Oli, because double points for us is a massive thing. He was out of position yesterday, and yeah, really great to see him coming back on an alternate strategy as well, which we've made it work today, and it's great to see. So hopefully only the beginning.
To make that kind of step in such a short space of time is pretty impressive. Does that give you a ton of confidence, I guess, going forward to not only maximise what you've got now, but maybe find a bit more?
Well, we need to stay on top of our game. The confidence is not yet there because it's only race 2, and we've swing in performance from bottom to midfield to now top of the midfield. So we need to stay on top of what we are doing, focus on ourselves, optimize what we have. I know there's more performance to unlock from the car, and that's very good to see.
Well, you were up against it, started from the pit lane. Just talk me through how the car felt, and were you surprised not to be able to make a little bit more progress through that field?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, we were even more competitive in yesterday's sprint. We were able to overtake cars and move forward. It's just we tried something with setup to learn something today. It was quite a big step, and unfortunately it just didn't work. So a lot to learn from this weekend, a lot for me personally to get on top of as well. It's just been extremely tough.
On the topic of difficult weekend, where do you go from here? Do you have lots of ideas of where you need to learn? What have the management said to you? I'd love to say I just need more time driving the car, but obviously we don't really have that. So fortunately we go to a track that I know, and it's a track that I like, but I'll be spending this week very heavily going into absolutely everything to try and obviously do a better job.